Hey guys, welcome back to Boosted Gaming. So we have a brand new build video for you. This one is going to be on the Ridgeways Chest. It's the exotic chest you get from the summit. You can either get it via blueprint or if somebody drops it for you. If you're lucky enough to run with a team where somebody will drop it for you, then great. But anyways, guys, that's what this build is about. This build is including that chest piece. It's one of the few builds that I've put together that actually has it because it's a hard chest piece to get into a good build. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to click here before the film rolls. And you know what? Now that you have, let's get into this build. Alright guys, so diving into this build here, you can see that we've opted for the firewall specialization. So this one here is going to bring us additional shield mods as well as some key things. Like if we're in close and somebody breaks our armor, they instantly ignite on fire, which is fantastic. So if you got a bunch of group around you and you're within that 5 meters of somebody, that person's going to be ignited on fire. Doesn't work in PvP, but it does work with PvE. So this build's fantastic for PvE. Getting into the actual gear and weapons, you can see we've opted for the Backfire SMG. This is the second build, I think, that I've opted for the Backfire, other than my PvP build, primarily because of the high cyclic rate. This thing's going to do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. The only thing is you do bleed to yourself, and that's on reload, if you're not careful. There are ways to mitigate that. Link down below for another video on how to get around the bleed when you're not using Ninja Bike knee pads. So take a look down below for that link. Taking a look here at our secondary weapon, you can see we've opted for the mop. Again, this is a great shotgun, does a lot of damage, and you know you're not constantly loading shells in or having to. It's just a semi-automatic shotgun. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Put a new mag in. Call it a day. Also brings with it preservation, so you're going to be repairing armor every 5 seconds. Over 5 seconds for 10% of your armor. So it repairs 10% armor over 5 seconds every time you kill an enemy, which is fantastic with it. I'm going with the TDR card custom primarily for the skill tier. Again, we're not really taking advantage of the skill tier, but this is my go-to pistol for every build now because of the skill tier. Getting to the actual gear pieces, and that's why you guys are here. You guys are here for this. This is the Hunter's Fury 4-piece gear set. As you can see, very rarely have I ever gone with a full 4-piece green gear. I typically take advantage of a 2 or 3-piece, but this time we've opted to do the full 4. So that's going to unlock a lot of different things for us, guys. So you can see here, this is the Hunter's Fury mask, and this one's got weapon damage as well as critical hit chance rolled in, as well as a critical hit damage mod. Getting into the chest here, this is the Ridgeways Pride chest. Again, this one is fully God rolled. You can't ask for a better chest. And obviously you can see a God rolled mod in there as well. The talent on this one is Bleeding Edge, where shooting enemies within 15 meters applies a bleed to that target. And it's going to repair 3 to 48% of your armor per second for every enemy that is bleeding within that 15 meters. So if you got a bunch of people that are bleeding around you, that's great because... yeah, so ambush them at the door, and you're going to repair your armor from 3 to 48%, depending on how many are around you. Getting into our holster here, this is piece 2 of the Hunter's Fury gear set. This unlocks the shotgun damage and SMG damage, which is why those are our 2 primary weapons, SMGs and shotguns. Again, fantastic gear set. This one also has weapon damage, critical hit chance as well. Going to the knee pads. This is our 3rd piece, and you can see this one has weapon damage, critical hit damage, and with that 3-piece brand bonus for the Hunter's Fury gear set, we're unlocking armor on kill at 20%, 100% health on kill, which is great. Going into the gloves, this is going to unlock Apex Predator. So enemies within 15 meters receive a debuff, amplifying your weapon damage against them by 20%. Killing a debuffed enemy with your weapon disorients other enemies within 5 meters, and amplifies damage by 5% for 10 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Weapon damage is maxed. Weapon handling, again, I'd rather see chance or damage on there just to obviously make us more lethal. But weapon handling is not too bad for what we need. So Apex Predator, fantastic talent, especially if you get to drop on enemies and know where they're spawning, right? And then our final piece here is our Gila Guard. Backpack brings with it 5% total armor for the one piece. Brand set bonus. This one's got full armor rolled into it. It's got health. It's got armor regen. It's got a critical hit damage mod. Most importantly, it's got adrenaline rush. So anytime you're within 10 meters of an enemy, you're going to gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. Going to go hand in hand with Ridgeways Pride in the Hunter's Fury build set. Because you want to be within 15 meters to proc the bleed, but if you get a little bit closer, you're also going to proc additional armor for yourself, which is great. So even if you're in cover and that enemy is near you, that's fine. You're going to be proccing that additional armor. And then with the bleed, because you're within, 15 meters, it's going to be great. Obviously, we've opted for a shield here. Again, not a whole lot of shield health. This is more of a save my butt if somebody gets too close. It gives you a little bit of chance to kind of get away. And then obviously we have our drone, primarily because our drone is going to act like a gnat and really annoy the shit out of, well, any enemy, to be honest. They tend to focus that, then focus you. So having the drone is not a bad thing. It's kind of like having the turret out there or dropping out a decoy. It's kind of the same thing. The only difference is decoys don't do damage. This does. So helps you to put them down that much quicker, guys. But that's it for this build, guys. It's, like I said, a real quick one. This is the Hunter's Fury and Ridgeway's Pride build out. Good for PvE. Guess you're not really fully taking advantage of it for PvP, but I think you definitely get melted because there's not a whole lot of survivability. There's decent damage built into it. So PvE, yes. PvP, no. But at the same time, guys, it's still a lot of fun trying out different play styles. And like I said, every build is a little different. You got to look at the one that works for you, for your play style. If it doesn't fit your play style, you're not going to have any fun with it. But if you want to give it a try, give it a go. It's fun trying to learn new things, right? So this is what makes the game fun for me, is trying out different things to see what works and what doesn't. So you guys don't have to worry about it until you think it fits your play style. Then you got to find out if it works for you or not. But anyway, guys, follow the link down below for our Discord. Lots of people in the Discord, always looking to help with anything and everything you guys need, especially Division related, Destiny related. PS5 is right around the corner, guys, so we're going to have a lot more content coming up for you. I got some PS5 accessories already in the house, so there should be videos coming out for that as well, so stay tuned for those. And guys, make sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button. I really appreciate all the support, guys. Let's hit 250 subs by the end of the month. We're almost there now, and then that gives us literally a month or two to fully work out and see how many subs we can get by the end of the year. So I'm banking on a high number, but at the same time, it's all up to you guys. So thank you for joining me today, and till the next video, guys, I'll catch you out. Peace.